Okay, so what if I told you that a single tiny shift in your mindset could totally transform your career, your relationships, basically your entire life? Today, we're going to dig into a really powerful and honestly often misunderstood idea from the legendary Jim Rohn that promises to do exactly that.
So here's the core idea. He said, act as if you are the best. Now hang on, I know exactly what you might be thinking. And before you just dismiss it as some kind of pure ego trip, let's really unpack what this powerful statement actually means.
Because, yeah, the immediate reaction for so many of us is, isn't that just arrogant? Aren't you just, faking it? And it's a totally fair question. It's probably the most common roadblock to getting this idea, so let's just tackle it head on.
See, the key here is to completely reframe this. It has nothing to do with ego. It's all about intentionally, consciously adopting the mindset, the habits, and the actions of someone who is performing at the absolute peak of their game.
Think of it like this. It's a tool for personal upliftment. Instead of constantly looking over your shoulder and comparing yourself to others, you're setting an internal benchmark for yourself, one that's so high that you're literally pulled up just trying to meet it. This mindset, it creates its own incredible momentum.
To really get this, we have to draw a super important line in the sand. We need to make a critical distinction between two things that get mixed up all the time: arrogance and certainty.
You see, arrogance, it needs an audience. It gets its fuel by putting other people down to feel big. Certainty, though, it's the complete opposite. It's this quiet, internal confidence that's born from preparation and a deep, real commitment to your own potential. You know what I mean, right? Just think about it. When you watch a master craftsman at work or a truly great athlete in the zone, you don't sense arrogance. You sense this poise, this deep-seated certainty that comes from thousands of hours of practice. That's the feeling we're talking about.
Okay, so what about that other objection, the whole faking it thing? Well, the truth is, this has nothing to do with pretending. It's about something way more powerful. It's about practice.
This is where the psychological magic happens. It's a classic self-fulfilling prophecy. See, our brains just crave consistency. So when you consistently act as if you're the best, your brain starts working overtime to close that gap between your actions and your beliefs. That repeated action literally starts to convince your own mind. And once you truly believe it, well, that's when you start to become it.
Let's be crystal clear on this. Pretending is a performance you put on for other people. Practicing, on the other hand, is an internal rehearsal just for you. It's like an actor running their lines over and over, not for the audience, but to truly become the character. You're just rehearsing for the starring role in your own life.
And you know what's happening during that rehearsal? You are actively, powerfully silencing that inner critic. Every single time you act with that certainty, you're overriding that old, nagging code of self-doubt with a new message. I am capable. I've got this.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but how do we actually make it real? Let's get practical. Let's look at how you can apply this exact mindset in the real world, starting today.
All right? In your career, it means walking into a job interview truly knowing that you are the solution to their problem. It means tackling every single project with the intention of delivering something absolutely extraordinary.
And what about your personal life? This isn't about being selfish at all. It's actually about giving your best to others. It means you start asking yourself things like, how would the best partner listen right now? Or how would the best parent handle this tantrum? You just show up more fully, more present for the people who matter most.
And this, it applies everywhere. Ask yourself, what would someone in peak physical condition eat for lunch? How would a master of personal finance handle this bill? You start making decisions today that line up with the best version of your future self. It all comes down to respect and discipline.
Now, here's where this idea gets even bigger. This isn't just about you. Adopting this mindset, it has this profound positive ripple effect on absolutely everyone around you. Just think about it for a second. When you're around someone who just exudes competence, someone who holds themselves to a really high standard, doesn't it kind of make you want to raise your own game too? By demanding excellence from yourself, you give other people permission and inspiration to do the exact same thing. But what happens when you mess up? Because you will. While someone acting as if they're the best understands a fundamental truth, failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of success. It's just data. It's a necessary step on the path. A champion learns from every single setback and always comes back stronger. And really, what this all does is it frees you. It frees you from that exhausting, soul-crushing game of comparing yourself to everybody else. You finally realize the only race that matters is the one against yourself. And the goal is so simple. Just be a little bit better today than you were yesterday.
So I want to leave you with this, a really powerful tool. The very next time you face a challenge or a tough decision or a big opportunity, I want you to just pause, take a breath, and ask yourself one simple question. How would the absolute best version of me handle this? And then go and do that.